This video is being made to address issues on Siena's campus involving trans individuals. First, we would like to define the word trans so that everyone has the same understanding. Trans is being used as an umbrella term for any individual that does not identify as cisgender. Cisgender individuals are people that identify with the gender they were assigned at birth. We would like to preface this video by stating that we respect Siena College, but we know that we must be critical for positive change to occur. To decide which issues to address, we did a combination of researching policies at other colleges and how they've dealt with trans students, as well as talking to students on campus to find what issues they found most pressing on Siena's campus specifically. The first issue we are addressing is access to name changes. Most trans individuals will pick a name that is suited to their gender identity, and the college should do their best to accommodate this need. However, trans individuals cannot change their emails to match their new names. Their dead name is the one used on every class roster and their saint card. Trans individuals work hard to find a name that suits themselves and feels right, and they should not be subjected to having to use their dead name. The ability to change their email address is important because every time somebody tries to send an email, a trans person could be outed. A trans person should also not have to out themselves to faculty at the beginning of each semester. Some people have social anxiety or other barriers that will prevent them from feeling comfortable confronting a teacher with their chosen name. This leads to an uncomfortable semester for the student and can negatively impact their grades. Furthermore, having a saint card with a dead name is a constant reminder of a person's gender assigned at birth, which most trans people try to distance themselves from. The next topic we would like to address is trans housing. We understand that there is a Franciscan tradition here on campus, but the conservative mindset that can come with a religious school of thought hinders a trans person's ability to live comfortably. The division of male and female floors does not allow space for people that identify outside of the gender binary. Also, transgender individuals are usually stuck living on the gender floor that matches their birth certificate and not the one they identify with. The trans housing policy that is currently in place does not do enough to ensure that each student feels comfortable. Many trans students get thrown into medical singles to prevent other students from feeling uncomfortable. However, this is an othering experience for someone who already feels like an outcast of society. For example, the University of Vermont offers a gender-inclusive housing policy, which allows trans students the opportunity to live with a roommate that they feel comfortable with. This policy allows a trans person the experience of dorm living, but without the fear of being with a stranger or being with someone that would not accept their gender identity. Having a roommate who affirms a person's identity and accepts them for who they are is an important experience and can create a safe place where the person is guaranteed acceptance. Siena should take up a similar policy and allow students to room with others that they feel most comfortable with, especially in buildings like Padua Snyder and the townhouses where individual bathrooms can be found. In conjunction to trans housing, trans access to bathrooms is another key issue that must be addressed. Having communal bathrooms is sensible, but it can make a trans person feel unsafe or disgusting to have to use a bathroom that does not fit with their identity. The so-called gender-neutral bathrooms that Siena does have depict the classic male and female figures that are found on gendered bathrooms. This type of sign excludes individuals that identify outside of the gender binary. Every person deserves the right to feel comfortable to pee in the bathroom. Stony Brook University took significant steps towards inclusion last year when they changed all of the bathrooms in their student union to gender-neutral bathrooms. The signs had pictures to represent the type of toiletry within and clearly stated that they were gender-neutral. This small change allowed for trans students to not feel threatened in the bathroom and also have the experience of going to the bathroom with peace of mind. Finally, we urge you to make all faculty, staff, and students take Ally and Trans 101 training. The information in these trainings could make this campus an ideal climate for trans students. With this training, professors would be made to ask for gender pronouns and chosen names at the beginning of the semester. Pronouns make a huge impact on the life of a trans individual. To be called by the correct gender pronouns is important for every person, but more importantly, trans people. To be misgendered is a terrible feeling, and it can make someone feel dehumanized. Gender-inclusive language needs to be brought into classrooms so that every single student can relate, feel safe, and achieve academically to the best of their ability. As you can see, there is a lot that could be done to help trans students here at Siena. I assure you that it is a problem and that there are more trans students than you may know. People make this school live up to its mission and the Franciscan tradition it preaches. Everyone should feel included, welcomed, valued, and content here at Siena. But sadly, there is a long way to go before trans students are given that full opportunity.